Jehangir Sabavala was staunchly rational in temperament, yet he had a deep spiritual devotion to his art. He once remarked, "I suppose painting is my sadhana, a way of seeking moksha or salvation." This belief shaped everything he created. He approached his practice with unwavering discipline, constantly interrogating and refining his visual language. This sustained self-questioning sparked a significant transformation in his art during the 1960s, which became a defining decade in his career. Sabavala broke away from the formal principles of Cubism, which he had studied under André Lott in the 1940s, and later reshaped to serve his own personal vision. By 1966, as you can see in the work behind me, his lines and palette had softened, and his paintings began to glow with an inward luminosity. During this time, his artistic focus also shifted from the temporal to the universal, and he began creating vast, sweeping landscapes that seemed to lie just beyond the realm of humankind. These paintings, like the one you see here, transcend motif and genre. Rather, they prompt us to consider deeper philosophical questions about humanity's fragile place in relation to nature and the immensity of the cosmos. In this composition, two shrouded figures sit in an arid desert, their backs to the viewer. They appear to be looking toward a dark, indistinct form hovering near a silvery surface in the distance. It's uncertain if this is another being or simply a mirage conjured by weary eyes. Such spectral figures recur throughout Sabavala's works of the 1960s and 70s, rarely as protagonists, but as solitary presences dwarfed by the overwhelming landscapes around them. Seen through the lens of his lifelong search for the sublime, the travelers here may be read as a projection of Sabavala himself, as a solitary seeker who chose to remain unaligned with contemporary artistic movements in pursuit of an ideal of perfection that forever seems just out of reach. Sabavala briefly draws the viewer into his journey, guiding the eye toward the horizon with subtle tonal shifts that chart drifting sands and a cold, foreboding sky. Warm ochres meet stark grays, giving the scene a distinct, hermetic quality that heightens its metaphysical undertones. All of this is made possible by Sabavala's extraordinary technique, which remained rooted in the elaborate oil painting technique of the old masters. He built his canvases by patiently superimposing layers of monochrome hues, each applied in careful gradations, lending his works immense nuance and depth. The result is a universe in which the viewer is momentarily invited to join the artist on this search for the sublime. Bid on this lot and other significant works of modern and contemporary Indian art at our winter live auction in Mumbai on 10th December 2025, followed by our online sale on 10th and 11th December 2025.